Problem number 1 says this model is shaded to represent one whole. So we've seen this in our work before. If they shade in all of the square, everything, then that's 1. Aaron drew a model that was shaded to represent 0.47. Which model could Aaron have drawn? So they want to know which model matches what Aaron would have drawn. We're going to take a look at these models, see which one would match what he should have. So remember, the whole square is 1. So on answer choice A, we have 1, 1, 1, 1. How many whole models did they shade in for answer choice A? Alexa?
They shaded in 4 whole models.
4 whole models. So this is 4, and now we have some parts, some decimals. Who remembers the little squares? Are the little squares tenths or are they hundredths? Kylie?
The little squares are hundreds.
Hundredths. We've got 100th, 200th, 300th, 400th, 500th, 600th, 700ths. So 4 decimal, and if it's hundredths, it's not, the 7 isn't right after the decimal. It's 4.07. Is that the decimal they're looking for? Is that what he's supposed to draw? If I take a look, it says 0.47. This is 4.07. It's got the same digits, but they're not in the right place values. So answer choice A has to be wrong. Okay, let's check answer choice B. Okay, there's no whole model shaded in. Who remembers, if you shade in one whole line or row of your model, what is that? Violet?
Well, for the hundreds, it's a 10.
It's a tenth. Okay, so we have 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10. So 0.4. And in the second model, we have some more tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0.7. We talked about this the other day, but remember, since they gave us both tenths, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add these up, combine them. Remember, whenever you have to add decimals or subtract decimals, the most important thing is to make sure that your decimals are lined up. So I'll usually start by putting 3 decimals and then drawing a line, just to make sure everything is lined up. 0.4 plus 0.7. What is 4 plus 7? Nakai, what's 4 plus 7?
11.
11. 1, carry over the 1. 1 plus 0 plus 0. Kylie?
1.
1. So this model shows us 1.1. Kylie, is that the decimal I wanted?
No.
No. Okay. C. They didn't shade in a whole model, so there's no holes there. We said the whole rows or the whole lines were tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4 tenths. And then the little squares were hundredths. So 4 tenths, 100th, 200th, 300th, 400th, 500th, 600th, 700ths. 0 decimal 4 tenths 700th. Is that the decimal he was supposed to draw? Okay?
Maybe.
Okay. So this might be it, right? Check answer choice D. We've got some whole models shaded in. 1 hole, 2 hole, 3 hole, 4 hole.
Can you go down?
Yeah. We've got 4 whole models. And the last model isn't cut into hundredths, it's cut into tenths. Because all I have are those lines, those rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 4 holes. All right, let me write it a little bit higher up there. We've got 4 holes and 7 tenths. Is that the not the fraction, but the decimal that he's supposed to be drawing? Ezekiel?
4.7.
Yeah, is that the decimal he's supposed to be drawing?
Easy? No.
So there's only one model, one answer choice that matches the decimal he's supposed to be drawing. Answer choice C. The only model that shows me 0.47. Whenever they give you models like this, the thing that will help you out the most is to label your model. So just like I did here, if it's a whole model, 1 whole, put a 1 on top of it. If they show you decimals, depending on if it's tenths or hundredths, then write those. But always label your models. Don't just look at them and then try to remember what they are in your head. If you write them down, I don't have to go back and go, was that 47 again, or is that 37, or maybe it's 25? Once it's written down, I already know, and I can just look at it, read the number, and know whether it's the one that I need or not. Always label those models.